Only 5 years ago, the UK government was hailing a golden age of Anglo-Chinese relations. Now, from Huawei to human rights to Hong Kong, the UK approach to China is taking on a much harder tone. And one that became harder yet today when the Foreign Secretary announced he's suspending the agreement that allows extradition between the UK and Hong Kong.
The specific measures I've announced today are a reasonable and proportionate response to China's failure to live up to those international obligations with respect to Hong Kong. The government has decided to suspend the extradition treaty.
A statement watched intently by campaigner Nathan Law, who fled to the UK after China's crackdown. Does it make you and others in your position feel more safe?
Yes, of course, especially when we understand that China's reach could be very extensive. Even though there are clauses of political crime should not be involved in the process of extradition, but China or Hong Kong could ask for extradition with some more so-called ordinary or criminal offence. So for me, it's definitely safer for me.
From Beijing, the reaction was swift and furious, accusing the UK of violating international law, grossly interfering in China's internal affairs, and urging the government not to go further down the wrong path to avoid further damage to China-Britain relations.
5G is on.
It comes after the government reversed its decision to allow Chinese tech giant Huawei involvement in our 5G network. Chinese-owned social media company TikTok is also in the sights of backbench MPs who want the government to reset completely our relations with China.
The government should really almost immediately embark on a strategic review of the UK government's dependency on Chinese industry and technology to look at all the areas which are critical to the UK's runnings.
Tonight, the US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is flying in. Even before he meets the Prime Minister, he'll be hearing from backbenchers like Ian Duncan Smith, who want an even harder line on China. Beijing might not like the new approach, but Washington very much wants to ensure we continue on this path. Romilly Weeks, ITV News.